Hey guys, welcome back to Black Ops. It's the Saturday before Easter and I noticed 1,000 people are online on PlayStation Network and I thought, now would be a fun time to just sit back and play some Black Ops with y'all, so here it is. I played this, I know within a year ago, but I feel like the views started decreasing on my Call of Duty videos. I think people kind of got burnt out from me only posting Call of Duty stuff. So I'm very interested to see how this video will do, if people will still be interested in Black Ops content or not. If you guys do like content like this, please leave a comment and tell me to do more, because I love playing these old Call of Duties and I have no problem with doing more stuff like this. And if you friend my account that I use specifically for YouTube stuff and enough people like the Call of Duty content, I would love to do some like special events on PS3 where you guys could join me and we could all play in one big lobby or something. But that has never happened yet. I did, I think, try to stream once to get some of you guys to join, and no one joined, so I'm not like super gung-ho about starting that just yet, unless this video does really well and you guys ask for it. So it's all up to you. If you like this, tell people. Man, our team just like rushed through the enemy team. It's so weird going back to these games after playing modern Call of Duty with a pro controller, because I keep wanting to press buttons on the back of my controller that don't exist. And I keep wanting to double click sprint, but they really did just like master. Ow. Oh, that was not a good time to jump down here. I hope that was a teammate. Oh my gosh, I hope that's a teammate. It is. That wasn't a teammate. Or maybe it was. Who killed them? I should get out of here. I see, you're staying safe.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
Oh, that should help. Although my teammates are just massacring them. I feel kind of bad for them, but also I knew as soon as I said that I'd die. No face cam today since it's just the day before Easter and I didn't feel like getting dressed or setting up my camera or really doing anything. I just wanted to play. Thought might as well record it. And now they're doing good suddenly. Oh, great. If you are new to Call of Duty on PS3 gaming, there are a few tips that you should probably be aware of. Like, you will have to create a one-time use password. Oh, that was bad of me. It will not work. It will keep acting like you did not put in the right password until you turn on two-factor authentication. Which you can only do from like the PlayStation website. There we go. Just trying to keep a positive KD, but saying that will probably mean I'm gonna die soon. Or maybe not. I just gotta stay confident. See? Confidence. Don't flinch. Drive RC cars with C4. What? Why didn't my claymore work? He had an M14 of all things. Oh, shot in the back. The FAMAS is a really good gun in this game. Oh, there it goes. I also got new internet, which means I may be able to stream. I don't know. It's 4G LTE internet. It's not great, but I was able to use my own systems, like own hardware. There goes the rocket. This is what we had before SpaceX, because all our space programs were kind of canceled during the recession, and this was peak recession right here. Oh crap. Oh no. Yeah, I knew the second one was gonna get me. It's crazy how this is the most popular Call of Duty for PS3, it seems, online, when like Black Ops 2 obviously came out later. Like, you would think that would be more popular, or Ghost. But no, it's this one. And what's even crazier about that is... No way! They got my RCXD with a grenade. This game has a bots mode, where you can basically replicate the online
Victory, don't quit now.
with bots.
Friendly spy
So
plane
there
inbound.
isn't actually much of a reason. Oh, he's up there. I see. There isn't much of a reason for people to desperately cling on to the multiplayer, but actually there is, because it's a great multiplayer. And I don't want to give Activision any reason for disabling this. I heard some once claim that they actually can't disable the online servers for this because it's person to person, but I believe we are still connecting to a server. Because I have to log it, like when I click on multiplayer, I'm logging into something. But that could be why they didn't turn it off yet, because person to person probably doesn't cost them a whole lot. They probably don't have to host a ton of expensive servers to keep these games going. I honestly don't know why they don't do that still, with like everyone being in the same lobby and just having one person kind of hosting the entire thing. And then people being able to host their own games. Like, that just individualistic approach to online gaming seemed to actually create better communities and help us connect more with people we might have never had the chance to connect to before. Alright, Audacity was having a lot of trouble for some reason, so I restarted it, and hopefully my audio isn't just cutting out constantly. I've probably talked about this before, but I just wanted to mention my player card stands for PlayStation Brotherhood. It's been my old clan, and that is the only reason why the male symbol is there. We didn't really require people to be male to be a member of the clan. It was just kind of the name of the clan. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer soon. I'm still using a 2016 iMac with Windows 10 to record everything, and I'm thinking about cleaning it up and putting more RAM on it, but I just think the processor is starting to suffer. It's a shame because computers are really expensive, and I like Apple. I like using their software, but their hardware is insanely overpriced. Okay, so I don't quite know what I'm gonna do. I'd like to switch to Linux, but not as many people develop for Linux anymore. It's almost like Apple in the way that sometimes you'll find a really cool software and it won't be available. There might be a way of running Windows programs on Linux. Okay. I'm not super familiar with Linux. The only reason I can even use it is because of advancements in AI. I can basically just ask AI, what line of code do I use to install this software? And it'll tell me how to do it. Which is great, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use Linux. I mean, I'd be able to use like really basic distributions, but actually doing anything additionally with it is pretty difficult. Oh man, I just looked over at my recording and this guy pops out in front of me. I wish you saw the last game where before everything broke. It's doing pretty dang good. Okay, that person's crazy. There we go. I'm starting to think my weapon choice isn't very great. I used to always think this was the best gun because it's the, I think, highest on the list for unlockable guns. And I've always preferred using iron sights, but since playing Apex, I've gotten kind of good at using scopes. So having, oh gosh, get away from me. Okay then. Okay then. Got someone. Oh, another grenade. Yep. He fell for the same thing. I don't feel like I'm cheating by using the grenade launcher. I know it's the noob tube, but like, if they're in a fortified location, that's what it's for, right? Oh my gosh, I run all around looking for that guy, and then he just appears behind me. Hi there. Sorry. Okay, this is not a good secondary for what I was doing. Hi. Do you need... Okay. Okay, I'll move. Jeez. I hope he knows that my death is upon his hands. Maybe he was trying to communicate something different. I don't know. Alright, now that I'm doing decent, I'm probably going to start sucking again, so I shouldn't say that. Why do I always say that? The sad thing I've realized lately, because I always thought if Call of Duty just made another Call of Duty like this, it would do amazing. And maybe a remake would do amazing. But what I've noticed is people, even if someone recreated this game to a T, I doubt people would buy it because it just doesn't have the marketing behind it. People always want the latest and greatest. And if you're doing a throwback, a lot of times it doesn't do as good as the original, unless it's a remaster or something. So the only way to really get a game like this to have 1 million users once again would be for Activision to publish a remake. And I've heard talk of them doing that. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's even going to be offered physically, because Activision rarely offers their games physically anymore. The physical copies are just keys to download the game, essentially. Even Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake was literally just a digital download. Why do I keep falling for that? Ran right into that one. Not to be super negative, because with advancements in technology, I do feel like an independent person could actually make a game as good as these old Call of Duties. I just don't know how to get the support behind it. How do we convince thousands of people to play it? I used to have a bit more faith in people that they would, like, if something's good, they'd actually play it, but lately I feel like people just go to the most popular thing, and hopefully they change. Hopefully this trend of only playing what is being advertised to you goes away. Hopefully people start being more inquisitive again. But as of this very moment, I feel kind of stuck. In gaming and on YouTube. Like, it's the same thing on YouTube. I feel like I can't grow on YouTube because people aren't looking for new content anymore. They're just rewatching the same people they watched 20 years ago. Even though they're uploading like once every 3 weeks, and it's usually just so they can make some money because they need some money. I'd like to see more people making content on YouTube again just because it's fun, and people watching them just because it's fun, not just because they recognize a name. But is that people's fault, or is it the algorithm? No one knows because nothing's disclosed. But sorry for getting really negative right at the end of this. Maybe I should play another game just to not be negative. It does make me happy that games like this, despite like the leaps you have to go through to play it, people are still playing this thing on PS3, which means people still do like this stuff. So it can always come back around. And I guess that's why I play it. I guess that's why I make these videos, because I'm hopeful that eventually people will be like, oh yeah, that was cool, we should keep doing that, and maybe make new stuff under the same principles, I guess. So what do I have? I do have a FAMAS. You know, let's switch to the FAMAS. Let's see how that goes. As you might have seen in a recent video, there is a open source Wolfenstein game that's purely multiplayer, and it's still active. And that was pretty cool for me to notice, and it gave me some hope for just the future of gaming, really. Like, I'll always probably be able to play that, at least. But I'm not really a World War II multiplayer kind of person. I like vaguely Modern Warfare. Like, Black Ops is pretty cool because you got a lot of submachine guns and battle rifles and stuff. I feel like World War II games are kind of slow-paced. They're less arcadey, usually. And when they are arcadey, they take away like very basic features like being able to crouch or look down your sights, I'm actually liking this FAMAS more. I don't know why I considered the Commando light. Maybe I had a different gun for that at one point. Gosh, who's trying to kill me? You! Oh my gosh. He was in there. I didn't think anyone was in there. Well, I did, and then I didn't, and then I died. That's how that goes. Well, I hope you guys have a good Easter time, and I know this will probably come out after Easter. This Easter has been kind of a weird time for me, but I'm hopeful things are going to get better. Just really interested to see where the future leads. It's a very... There's a lot of change happening, and I don't know how to feel about it if that hasn't gone through yet. Where the heck is this? There it is. I hope with how much I've ranted, Audacity hasn't cut out any of my audio, because that would be really sad. I might have to start doing what I used to do. I used to record my video on my Mac and record my audio on my laptop as to not slow anything down. I might need to go back to the Commando. I feel like the FAMAS doesn't have the stopping power I need. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're surrounded by teammates, which gives me a chance to look around for this. I'm the spy plane destroyer. Yeah, I feel like the FAMAS maybe isn't as powerful as the Commando. But it's very similar. Like, it's accurate, it's... does a lot of damage per second. Just not as fast maybe as the Commando when you're actually on target. Oh gosh, he's got the drop on me. How did I miss all of that? How did he miss all of that? I was in a building. I know it was wooden, but I was in a building. Okay, we really need to prevent these people from getting so many kill streaks. If they always know where we are, I feel like that's going to be a advantage. A game-winning advantage. I tried. I didn't get a positive KD, but I was close. Well, I had a lot of fun playing. I'm sorry I can't play more. Just wanted to, you know, remind everyone that Black Ops is still here. 1,000 people are still playing it. And apparently I'm still accomplishing challenges somehow. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a weird discussion this time around. I might do more. Just, you know, leave a comment, let me know if you want to do more, if you want me to do community events, yada yada. I'll see you guys in the next one. So far the MW2 videos have gotten the most views. I don't know how I'm still alive. I definitely could see myself playing this more for YouTube if you guys keep wanting to see it, because it's just so enjoyable.